Thanks for joining us today. I'm Cody Holyo. When times are tough and money is tight, it takes a special kind of strength to weather that storm. Not knowing what's next for you and your family, just struggling to make ends meet. But it's important to know you are not alone. Thankfully, the world is full of helpers, nonprofit groups, and people working to make life better for folks and families who desperately need a hand. We'll focus on them today, something of a Heart of the Matter tradition. It's our 5th year highlighting the helpers. Every year during the holidays, we devote our whole show to these unsung heroes so you can see the work that so often goes unseen and help them in their mission. Let's begin with a group working day in and day out to help kids in Kansas and Missouri.
A lot of times when they're first coming into care, nothing's very familiar.
It's called Foster Adopt Connect, a nonprofit helping thousands of kids in Kansas and Missouri get through some of the hardest times of their lives. Through donations, love, and time, staffers and volunteers are making sure that children and foster families don't fall through the cracks. Last year alone, Foster Adopt Connect made a difference for more than 15,000 kids and families in our 2 states. And their mission is far from over. Oftentimes, it's emotional, it's traumatic, and it's always important. Right now, the group's working to address immediate needs like food and clothing. I spoke with staffers about their mission and how you can help. I'm here with Terry Goddard with Foster Adopt Connect at their Independence headquarters. And this is the grocery store, you said. Tell us about this.
It is. Well, due to the SNAP benefit insecurity that's happening right now, we opened up a drive and raised $10,000 to feed 100 families. And so this is the grocery store. We're shopping and preparing those meal packets. We created a list of that we got off the internet of 7 meals, each under $10, that'll feed a family of 4. And so they're putting 1 meal in a packet, so each family will get 7 meals.
It's been difficult, especially at the end of the year with the uncertainty over SNAP benefits and food stamps. I have to imagine this really helps these families.
Oh, yes. It helps them stretch the dollars, and many don't have any money for food right now, not getting those checks over the last few weeks. So we just decided to step in and try to help out the families and alleviate some of the stress that comes with not being able to feed your family.
When you talk about the foster care system, Missouri ranks near the bottom nationally when it comes to the stipends that a foster family gets to try and raise their child. So this has to help as well.
Yeah, sadly that's true. 48 out of 50 states, foster families are not getting rich off of this. The money just doesn't stretch far enough. So our programs like this and our food pantry and our clothes closet help them stretch those dollars and just help make them more secure with being able to provide the necessities for their family.
You know, the foster system can be a very scary place for a child. How are you working to help these kids and keep families intact?
Well, right now our big focus is on just keeping them in their home. So getting in ahead of that and providing programs. So Foster Adopt Connect doesn't reinvent the wheel. When there's a gap in services, that's where we step in and try to provide services for those families. And really, most importantly, trying to keep kids out of care and keeping them in the home right now.
Mm-hmm. What's your biggest challenge right now, would you say?
It's always money. It's always money and time and volunteers and resources, things like that. We were cut by the state budget by $1.5 million this year with not a lot of warning. And so we've had to decrease some of the programs that we're having, and a decrease in staff, all of those things that come with the loss of funds.
An uphill battle for you, an uphill battle for these families, but what does it mean for you and for your staff when you see the look on a child's face and a family's face that you know you've helped them?
Well, helping over 3,000 people a year, I think I've never worked with a more passionate staff that really get in there and care about these families and the programming that they provide and the services that we provide. It's helping keep kids safe.
You've been busy throughout the holidays. You fed 100 families, I think, for Thanksgiving. You had your big toy drive, but the need really is year-round. So if someone's seeing this and maybe didn't make that drive, how can they still help you?
Well, we have a clothing closet and a food pantry that's open year-round, and often those shelves are empty. So we can take food and clothing all year-round and for all members of the family. So we have clothes for the parents, clothes for children, and all kinds of things that are needed, hygiene kits. So companies and groups can get together and do sock and undie drives. All the kids get new socks and undies when they come into care, and do food drives year-round.
How else can someone help? Because obviously there is a need with thousands of kids in the foster care system for foster families and foster parents, I imagine. What are the ways that we can help you and help these families?
There's always a way to give through time, talent, or treasure. So we have a lot of volunteer opportunities here that people can get involved in, coming and working in Sammy's Window, which is the food pantry, doing different kinds of events, getting involved in our Give Joy program once a year, which is those matching with a child for the holidays. And then we have the Back to School program, where we need lots of volunteers to prepare those backpacks at that point in time. So, and then we'll always take their money.
That's right. Donations always welcome. Well, we appreciate everything that you and your staff are doing. Terry Goddard with Foster Adopt Connect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, there are several ways you can help Foster Adopt Connect in its mission. Biggest way is by becoming a foster parent. You can make a world of difference in a child's life. You could also volunteer your time, and you could donate money to help the group keep hope alive for thousands of kids in foster care. Give now by scanning the QR code here on your screen or visiting fosteradopt.org.